Hey guys, what's up? I thought I'd do another commentary tonight as I haven't uploaded in a couple of days. This is a pretty close game of Legendary Slayer on Halo 4, obviously. I thought I'd discuss Halo 4 today. I haven't actually covered it much because I was pretty new coming back to it. And just sort of enjoying the game, getting back into the community and getting used to the game again. But now I've been playing it for a little while and feel like I'm getting slightly better at it. I thought I'd cover the actual Halo 4 itself and what I think of the multiplayer now. So I'll start off with the new settings are amazing. I can't speak highly enough of them. It's really awesome that they've decided to go back to the 4-shot BR. 110 movement speed is a lot better, much better than when I first played the game when it was just barely playable at all. Also, I'm going to talk about why I play Halo, I guess. And I could bang on about the community. It's one of my favourite aspects of it. It's to me the easiest game to find a good set of people in. Like, I'm sure every game has its awesome people within it because we're all gamers at the end of the day and we just want to enjoy what we do. But it seems like most other games that are pretty popular tend to have more unpleasant people, I guess. I mean, Halo has its fair share because I've for sure been in lobbies where there's been asshats and you just don't really want to spend time with them at all, but it seems like the easiest game to actually find good people in, and I do like that about it. And also the skill gap is my favourite thing, for sure. It's a really tough game to get good at, and I think people that are good at the game take for granted the struggle that there is for players to get good. I think a lot of people put themselves down enough not being as good at the game as they want without having people talk down to them and sort of tell them that they suck. And I think it's something that we should all sort of take into consideration, really. I mean, I'm by no means a good player. I'm always looking to improve, but I personally set really high standards for myself. So I would never consider myself good because I can always, as everyone else, can get better. And that's a really cool thing about the game. The fact that you don't die instantly, unless you're playing swap for some reason. You don't die instantly. You've got a chance to sort of take a couple hits and still win a battle. There's a skill gap there. That's awesome. You're not punished for just being seen first. You can win a battle, and you can also lose them, like that one there. That's a good thing about the Halo franchise. And I think with this game, when they first brought it out, they tried to reduce some of that skill gap, most definitely. And it showed because the game was just boring online. It was too random, and Ordnance was game breaking really to the core mechanics of Halo. And it's still there, Ordnance, but it's not as bad. I mean, it's not in this game type, which is pretty awesome. Legendary Slayer is one of my top game types. I do enjoy playing this. And, the weapons drop on the map, but they need to go back to the old format of Halo 2, Halo 3. That was so popular, it wasn't even funny. Like, it was top of the charts for viewed games, and they went and changed it. And I'm sure you've heard so many people talk about this, but I'm a relatively new channel, and I just want to talk about it. Like, it's my favourite game on the planet, and it was really hard to know that the game might die. Like, it would never die completely because, there's Halo fans for life, but it was just hard to know that the game was being treated in a way that was trying to appeal to too many casual players and really pushing out the competitive community. And I consider myself a competitive player, but not in the aspect that makes me, I'd say, arrogant and unplayable. Like, people can play with me and I can have a competitive game and still not be a douche about it, or because you can learn from anybody. You can learn from every player. The people that think they're so good that there's nothing new they can learn are the ones that don't get any better. And being a competitive player is not only wanting to be good, but it's wanting to learn and put the time into a game to better yourself. You know, in the long run, you're not really competing against other players. You're always competing against yourself, trying to be better than what you think you can do, and surprising yourself. And it's always satisfying to pull off just a simple 4-shot. I mean, come on, that's so satisfying. Yet people who can do it overlook it. You know, a lot of it's based on connection. Not so much in this game because of, you know, the game mechanics are beautiful. It's such a nice game to play. It's just there's a few other mechanics that make it not so nice, like sprint and armor abilities and the assault rifle that is stupidly overpowered. But it's still fun. Like I'm playing Halo now and I'm actually enjoying it. And I remember hating this game so bad. It was painful to know that I owned it. You know, it was disgusting as a Halo fan to own Halo 4. And part of me feels bad that I stopped playing because I've come back and I've got this, you know, beautiful game to play. But a part of me actually is glad because I got to experience other games that I enjoyed, but I never forgot Halo. Like, it was never out of my mind. It was always, I can't wait for another Halo game that's actually good and competitive. And I think Halo 2 Anniversary is going to be that game. I saw a tweet from iCleanup earlier that I totally agreed with, and he's saying that he says this year could be Halo's year, but I genuinely think that this console, the Xbox One, this generation, I guess, is going to be Halo's generation. I mean, everyone's hyped about Titanfall, and it does look pretty damn cool. I've signed up for the beta. I don't know if I'll play it. But it does look like a cool game, but I don't think it's got longevity. And Halo's got such a history in competitive gaming that if they did bring back the formula that made it so good, there's no way that it can't be successful again. It's got so much going for it. There's so many fans and so many new fans as well. I mean, people who only come in Halo Reach, Halo 4, they've got no idea how good Halo can be. You know, it's bittersweet for them because, you know, they love their games, Halo Reach, Halo 4, and they're perfectly entitled to do that, and they just don't know what Halo can actually be in a competitive state unless they've played it. But I've been watching Mr. Global HD's MLG footage from like every MLG tournament that was ever sort of live streamed or recorded, and I cannot stop watching it. I mean, watching Halo 2 play competitively, it's freaking awesome, man. It's so good. The intensity of the gameplay, the skill, and even Halo 3. It's, you know, it was a terrible game to play online, but on LAN, that game was amazing. And some of the plays that the pros make, you know, the lessons you can learn from them, it's for me impossible to stop watching. And I, for one, after watching Gandhi's live stream a couple of days ago, I think it was now, he was playing, he was discussing Halo 2 and he played Halo 1 after. There's no way Halo 2 Anniversary isn't being made, and I can't wait for it to come out. It's going to be so good. So, sorry for this shoddy commentary tonight, but it is pretty late, but I'm just going to upload this because something needs uploading. So, I appreciate you listening. Take it easy.